What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Talking Time in the Six. Let's do this thing. Alright, so today we're going to be talking about some 60 days in the newest season, episodes 1 to 4. Okay? Let me just get everything set to make sure the mic is good. Oh, we went up a sub on my couple channel. Okay, testing audio. Crap, what's up, big guy? You're in there, man. What's going on, man? Alright, so let's jump right on this. Let me go see something. What's up, sir? What's up, brother? Okay, so basically, we're going to be talking about the 60 Days In episodes that I've seen so far. And Leslie and I have watched it. It's season 9. I've seen episodes all the way up to episode 5. I thought it was 1 to 4, but I'll do a quick 1 to 4. Okay, so they all start, right? Like they normally do. This one's in Utah County, okay? Now, you see this guy right here that I'm pointing to. I don't know if you can see with the arrow on screen. I don't know if you can see the little arrow. Let me see if it shows up on the screen. No, it doesn't. Okay, so let me see if I click on this. So the guy with the beard on the right, on the top picture, okay, he is tapped out already. And meanwhile, the lawyer lady, this lady, the black lady that's fighting right there, she just entered the building and he's already tapped out. And the warden or whatever said this time, the sheriff said, if anyone friggin' does the signal this time, if anyone does the signal on this season, they're out automatically. So this guy, he's a little weirdo. They took away his cellmate and he like had a crush on him, so he had a nervous breakdown and he went totally cooked. And then he doesn't want to be on there. So, hey, Mr. Diddy, what's up, bro? I've been watching this BS LOL. Gotta catch the new one still. Okay. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna bring you up on the new one. I don't want to spoil it, but okay, so basically, this lady here, the blonde lady in the leather jacket, she's doing pretty good on the girls' pod. She's a good character. You'll like her for people that haven't watched it yet. I don't got much to say about her. But this guy at the top picture on the left, I think his name is Damien, I believe. Something like that. This guy's crazy, right? So this guy here, he is I got a lot to speak on. Like he's been in jail before, he's an inmate, and what he's saying, okay, he's saying that he brought this package in and stuff. He's got a package already, right? He's been on lockdown so much and stuff. He keeps fighting with the guard. The guard keeps taking his tablet away. See, one thing, I've never had tablets or nothing like that, so this is all new to me that people have tablets and stuff like that. But anyway, besides the point, I don't think that he brought it in with his toes, in between his toes, because you get strip searched, and he said that the guard wasn't looking. He showed how he put it in between his two toes. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt, but I highly doubt that. I think he had it keistered. You feel me? I think he had it in his butt. I don't know for sure. I'm not saying he hooped it, but just in between his butt cheeks or something like that. Hey, I'm not gonna say. I'm just like, it's hard to believe that, but if he did it in between his toes, he did it. That's what he says, right? I think it's just because he was embarrassed. He didn't want to say the real way, right? So he's been flipping out and stuff like that. And then the things with the combs, he goes, oh, they give complimentary shanks, right? And he showed how you can bite the little combs off and the little teeth of the comb off and sharpen it down and make a shank. That shit, okay. If you are like some sort of lethal serial killer, fucking deadly with your hands that could fucking like kill with your bare hands, maybe that little comb thing could buck somebody's eyeball out. But 90% of the time, that thing is not gonna do anything. It's the smallest little piece of plastic. It's flimsy. It'll bend. Try to poke that into you. If it hits a bone anywhere around but your eyeball, it's gonna bend and not really. It might scratch you. You know what I mean? Like for real, I don't think it's gonna be some deadly weapon, bro. But they do have serious plastic shanks that they make out of the cold trays and hot. Well, not the cold trays. Sorry, the hot trays, right? That happens here in Toronto. They'll make a hot tray fiberglass shank at a hot trays, and like that's a serious poker. They make jiggas. This thing that he was showing on there, I was fucking laughing my ass off. Come on, bro. Like, I know you want to show the different things that you can do and stuff like that. This guy's probably the funniest character, the best character on the show so far, just because he's entertaining. But he's like, he's been in there before, so he's just showing everything you can do. But it's just like, bro, that little thing is not going to do anything to anybody. Someone's going to bang you out. Like, if you go to stop someone with that little comb thing, fucking, they're going to punch you face or like get one of these things. You know, I showed how to make these for real shanks. That little comb ain't going to fucking stand to one of these things. Magazine bat, right? So it's just crazy, man. 60 days in this thing. But yeah, so this guy's already tapped out. I couldn't believe it. They put this roommate in. He was doing great. And then I think he had a friggin' photo crush on the inmate. Because as soon as he got transferred, the dude's like, yeah, I'm going to go work in the kitchen. Dude had a breakdown. Okay, we got Steven Stuckey. What's up, fam? New Age plug in the house. We got we got a bunch of people in here. Okay, I'll drop the link right here now that I'm done talking about the episode. Okay, so basically, I don't know if there's anything else, but I can come up with some more stuff to speak on in a bit. I just want to put in a link for people if they want to jump on. Let's see. Okay. Let me see here. Invite, right? Okay, copy. Oh, you guys. Okay, cool. Oh, okay. Daniel? Yeah. Okay. So I think you'll remember when you read what I wrote. Like, yeah, okay, so Daniel, when he's talking about how dudes are walking around with a half a loaf and he's hungry and like, you know, they don't have enough food in there. He's on Unit 1, Sundance. Feels like a caged dog and underestimated how hungry he'd be. To keep his body busy, he's been working out nonstop, right? Um, a little tiny piece of a cake. Yeah, bro, they don't I've told you guys this many times before. Like for real, they do not freaking they don't feed you. Like if you're a 200-pound man or 150, 200 pounds, they do not feed you properly, bro. You're gonna be starving. They give you portions like you're probably like a 5-year-old, 8-year-old. Okay, so if you don't have canteen, you start getting real hungry. What is going on? And I can relate to that guy. He's really, really hungry and stuff like that. Um, and it's gonna be like that, man. You gotta save your food for nighttime, whatever, you know, your noodles or whatever. Yeah. Guys in the dawn would take the whole loaf of bread and take off, like for real. It's true. I know. It's like that. In the dawn, it was like that. Gang members would hand out 2 slices of bread to dudes, and then get guys would have half a loaf in their cell. I ain't gonna lie. I would have a loaf of bread in my cell because sometimes if you just take a loaf, you don't gotta worry about it for a week. When it's like that and it's savage and people are just grabbing whatever, right? It's like just it's just hard to explain, man. It's a dog eat dog world in there, and it's survival of the fittest. You can't let yourself go hungry. You see him ask his son, he says, "You want the corn? Yeah, yeah, give me the corn." It's really like that in there. Okay, dudes are seriously hungry, stomach touching the back. I'm not gonna say, like, I remember so many times I try to get an extra tray. Here, yo, you want something? Say it was burger night or something. Like somebody that doesn't get junk food very often and they really want a chocolate bar or really want a noodle or something. Or, the servers get extra meals. They sell them sometimes. Tommy Thunder. Go Leafs go. Everybody's here. Good to see you guys. What's your opinion on that? Krupp, Plug, Tommy, Go Leafs Go, Steven, Stucky. I'd like to get your all's opinion on that. Diddy, on just stuff I've been talking about lately, you know, in the media, the hip hop world, what's going on with Diddy, what's going on with the what I just spoke on the 60 days. Anyone want to speak on that or anything like that? Shoot the shit back and forth. Yo, this one is Tasties. Mm. Oh, my buddy there in Hamilton, he's been growing, right? And I shared out his videos. He's doing really good. Check out that friggin' guy from Hamilton. He's growing some good bud. He's doing it proper. Real good bud. He's got bud, vape carts, all that. Look at all these wrenches. Salute, y'all. I think we have lost ourselves through generations of make it great. Okay. Oh, fuck that. I hear you, bro. Okay. That's a good one. I like this one, what Krub said. When it's hot, it's like see me, I'm a person that will save stuff and eat at night. Like in the morning time, I got so much stuff going on and stuff, you know, because I was a person that's always like gambling and stuff at Bidwiz or poker. So, you know, I'd go make my calls in the morning, make my coffee and stuff, trade my cereal away to my buddy that would trade me coffees and stuff for it. Take out my whatever I'm going to take out of my tray, put it aside, and then when lunch comes, basically eat what I wanted of it, put the fruit away till later, and whatever else, eat the main sandwich or the main portion of it, and then the dinner time, I would like save probably the dessert and the bread throughout the meals into chip bags. Okay, so I would always have lots of bread. Um, in the pod, the bread comes in your tray, so you don't have to worry about it with loaves and this and that. But in the West and the Don, it's loaves, so you gotta be grimy like that and get up there and get it. Um, See, in a jail like that, it's like you won't get caught for nothing. You won't get caught for having wicks hanging, smoking, walking on the range. You know, people, gang members shanking each other, like fighting, fuck, all kinds of stuff. Hog tying dudes. Like I've seen the worst. You know, lots of bad stuff. And in those types of places, the guards don't come on the range. You know what I mean? These are inmate ran facilities. Guards are scared to come on the unit for the most part, unless they come in there heavy and they make us put our hands out through the bars and handcuff us onto the bars first before they would come in. In the super jails in the pods, it's not so much like that. It's more like they bring it. It's always the same meals for all three super jails in Ontario. It's like uh, you get a cold tray and a hot tray, and it's like the meals rotate. Okay, for 4 weeks, it'll be the same breakfast every morning. Uh, every Monday, every Tuesday will be the same breakfast. Every Wednesday, that goes on from Monday to Sunday. It'll be the same breakfast: sausage and sausages and potatoes and eggs every Sunday. You got cereal on Monday. What was it? Pancakes on Tuesday. Cereal Wednesday. Thursday was omelet, cheese omelet, and then you got Saturday bagel and cream cheese cereal. Okay, so that always stays the same. For 4 weeks, the lunches and the dinners rotate. So you'll never have the same dinner or lunch for 4 weeks in a row. So 4 weeks without the same dinner or lunch, but then it'll start the cycle all over again. So we'll have the menu on the wall. Guys know right down to the last sugar packet, right down to the last friggin' salt packet of what's gonna be coming on there. And it's wild. It's wild. It's a different world. It's a monster. Okay, I'm just gonna put it that way. For all these young dudes that never been there, it's a monster. Okay, you don't want to go in there. It's a different lifestyle. It's a different type of life. Enjoy your freedom. You don't want to have that kind of mindset when you get out and fucked for life. You're just crazy. You know what I mean? You can try your hardest, but you're always gonna have that in the back of your mind, like, you know, you live like that for so many years, it's always in the back of your mind. Like, friggin' a car started honking at some other car today, and friggin' I stopped dead and look right at the car, and I'm like, what am I doing? Like, I'm not fucking Terminator. Like, why am I stopping dead because a car's honking at another car? I thought it was honking at me, and I like fucking stopped dead in my tracks, turn around, and like stare right at the car, like not moving, just staring at them. And then I shake my head and I walk away. I'm like, I'm fucking free. Like, get the fuck out of here. What am I doing? And it's just that mentality that you have that you can't be challenged or you can't take no shit, or else you're gonna be looked at as weak, right? But yeah, I couldn't believe that dude tapped out already. It looks like this lady that's a lawyer, um I forget her name, but anyway, she's just came in on the fifth episode. She's gonna do good, I think. Uh, she got a little ghetto-ness in her. The blonde lady, she's on her period. She keeps bleeding through her freaking clothes. They told her to the guard tells her to wear a diaper. Like, at that point, I was like, wow, I feel sorry for these women. Uh, they normally wear tampons or something like that. And I want to go see guys out, but all of us got wives or whatever, right? Sisters or something. So these women, that's the main thing that they always got to worry about. Us dudes, we don't worry about that. They got to worry about that bleeding through their damn clothes because they don't give them tampon. They want to give them a pad. And then this big blonde lady, she's big butt, big butt. So she keeps bleeding through the pad into the clothes. Two outfits she's went through. Um, and then she goes and gets her roommate takes it upon herself to go tell the guard, and the guard says, "Here, give her a diaper." Yo, bro, what? Give her a diaper? Like, okay. Like, this is shit. Like they think they can say anything. You feel me? Barry Wood, what's up, man? What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? Here, this is for the whole chat subscribers. Okay, above all y'all, man. It's good to see y'all. Yeah, fire. Oh, I made a really cool melody chorus type thing. It's crazy, and it has I think I figured out how to use the soundboard. Okay, for the mic and stuff, I figured out how to use it. So it's got a little cool little auto tune. So I think I figured out how to do the auto tune. Not 100%, but it sounds decent. It's just not long. It's like 10 seconds. It's like 10 seconds, right? But it sounds real cool. I'm really liking the vibe. So I'm gonna upload that on a short. So y'all be stay tuned for that. For real. You guys are gonna like that. I know a lot of y'all are gonna like that tune. It's a nice tune, it's a nice melody. If you got a girl you love, you know, you ever just I think everybody's gonna like it. If you got a girl you love, or if you don't, you're gonna like the tune, you're gonna like the melody. It's on point. I don't want to play it on here because like if I play it from one device to another, it won't do it justice. So I just want to upload it because I have it on a record, an audio recorder on the computer. It's already like on its own MP4 thing. So I'm gonna upload that. Okay, what else about 60 Days In was I gonna say? I think that's it for 60 Days In. We're gonna watch all the episodes, and Leslie's gonna come on next time. We're gonna watch the episode next time, and we're gonna come on and podcast and talk about it. We're gonna get her. I'll have this, or she'll have this, and I'll have and this. We'll put this one out, and we'll both do it. So we're gonna set up like a little podcast, little area, and we'll both sit here. It'll be good. Give you guys a little bit more entertainment. For some reason, because I'm getting the free version of the StreamYard, I'm filming with a 4K camera, but it only lets you get 720p quality. So I don't want to keep going on StreamYard, but I like to be on here just in case people want to jump on, you know. So from now on, if people are going to jump on, they got to let me know because I'm going to be going on YouTube. And I heard that you can actually do it on YouTube now. I seen they have a thing where you can talk to your buddy or whatever, talk to your person you collab with, and then there's like a way you guys can both go live at the same time. I believe you can do that now. So whoever knows how to do that, hit me up, and I'll give you my number, my cell number, and you can call me and we'll figure something out. We'll work it out. Work out a time to do it. This summer, July, I want to go hard on the interviews and the lives. Okay, Barry Wood in the hood. For sure, for sure. Hope all is well, fam. Bless up. We up top. You already know Northside Jane in this biatch. Nice, nice. Shout out Jane and Finch, Northside. Up top, Jane. Good people. Go Leafs, go. You already haven't noticed when you have court and you're in the van, nobody wants to go to court in person. They always ask for video court link. Remember those days? Yes. Okay, that's a big thing. Okay, thank you for that. Thanks for talking about that. That's a good thing to speak on. When we would go to court back in the day, say if we're at like a jail that we really liked, and say if you get arrested in a jurisdiction that's not normally the jail you would normally go to. So, for example, if you get charged at 1000 Finch Court, you would go to Maplehurst, which is way out in Milton, Ontario. And if you get charged at, say, downtown Toronto, you're going to go to City Hall Court. So different areas, you know, different jails, stuff like that. Cross over the north side of Steeles, you're going to go to York Region, all the way up to bumfuck Idaho, nowhere in Lindsay jail. Okay? You just cross one line over the city, one line outside the city, north side, outside of Steeles, which is like the last northest you can go in Toronto. So anyway, we would have to go to video court. I would say to go to video court because I didn't want to get transferred from the Don jail back to Maplehurst because Maplehurst is shit. You got to bail out the toilet. All the mandem are there. So that's good. You can play Ludi and gamble with the mandem, hang out with the mandem, shoot your shit with the mandem. But it's so fucked up because with the weed there, it's like everybody's always pissed off and fighting because they'll smell weed and they'll lock the whole fucking pot off, lock the whole range off for like a couple days, and then everybody's like pissed off and fucking fighting each other. Who caused the fucking range to get locked down? Well, fucking these four smoked a spliff, those four smoked one, these three smoke, and it's like, how do you blame that on someone? You know what I mean? But anyway, I've seen that shit happen on Christmas before. I had to fight someone on Christmas before over a fucking weed bail out your toilet situation. It's just when you bail your toilet out, it sucks out all the water. So now there's like it sucks in the toilet. So it's like sucking the air in. So you put a tissue, and if it sucks it in, then you know you can, I guess, put a towel over your head and blow the smoke down the toilet. But it's never gonna take all the smoke away. It's always gonna leave a smell. You know what I mean? But anyway, we would have spray bottles or whatever trying to cover it up, wash your walls, wash the fucking floor. This is even before weed was legal. I'm talking back in the day. Weed's not even legal at this point. Um, but yeah, man, friggin' video court. Because too, on top of that, you gotta sit there all day. They wake you up at 5 o'clock in the morning. You gotta go down to A&D, sit there all freaking day till freaking the OPP come to get you or whatever metro officers come to get you, depending where you are. Uh, and they come at like friggin' 8. So they bring you down at wake you up 5 a.m. You go down waiting for breakfast. Probably like 3 hours later, the friggin' COs, the coppers, court cops finally come put you in the paddy wagon, handcuff you, and bring you to court for 9. So a 4 hour process. You're at court in the from the paddy wagon. It's like you're already getting tired, and then they take their sweet damn time. If you don't get back on the first wagon, you're there till 5. Then you don't get back till like freaking 6. And then you don't get back up to the range till 9 o'clock at night because they leave you down there in A&D again, getting dressed out for another 3 hours or however when the freaking guard feels like it. If you get back on the first wagon, they call it, a lot of times you might be able to get quick food and get up there, depending on who's working in the day. Uh, Oh, and at court, all they give you is a damn cheese sandwich. So say you're going to court and it's chicken nugget day or burger day, and that only comes once a month. You're gonna be like, no, I don't want to go to court, bro. No, I don't want to go to court today. If you know you're not getting out, you know there's no point for you to go. It's technically a show cause bail hearing, I guess, but or something, whatever you're going to court for. Technically you're not getting out because you've been remanding it forever. So there's tons of situations like that. Seen guys fucking hate court in person, and it does defeat the purpose because it's like if you know you're not getting out, just going and seeing everybody getting free up and shit like that just puts you in a bad mood, you know. Being around all these coppers and you could just be chilling on the range playing poker or playing cards, gambling, or on the phone with your peoples. Frustrated with is not using the phone to get a hold of their lawyer's shower program. Bro, what do you get frustrated with is not using phone to get a hold of their lawyer's shower program. This is why people are doing my video link. Oh, for real? Yeah, the black lady got in with the clit ring. So she comes in, she's got her 2 nipples pierced and her clit pierced, right? And she's there because her brother was locked up and she feels he was locked up wrongly convicted, right? So she became a lawyer to try to post conviction law because he hasn't been able to be successful with any of his like appeals. Post conviction law she's been taking, right? So she seems like she's really dedicated. She seems like she's cool, but she's got 2 titty piercings. And then she thought, oh, I can sneak these in, but she hadn't even been strip searched yet. I'm telling honestly, there's no way. She thinks she's strip searching in. She's not even in her jumper yet or in her whatever they're gonna change her into yet. They're gonna see her nude. So she tries. They see it on the scanner before she even takes her clothes off. And the lady's like, she's got 2 nipple rings and something down there. I don't know what. And then she goes in the room. She's like, yeah, I got these 2 nipple rings. She takes them out, and then the woman's like, do you got the clit ring? And she's like, yeah, I got that, but it doesn't come out. No matter what, it doesn't come out. It won't come off. No matter what I do, it doesn't come off. It's like bolted on. It's like stuck when they put it on, like sort of like a Dremel in your face. So that's what she said. And she's like, I ain't letting no random stranger, weirdo person digging down in there trying to figure it out to get it out. Like, so the woman goes, well, you're going to have to get a sergeant. And she goes, well, get the sergeant. So then she goes out in the hall, comes back like 2 seconds later and goes, okay, okay, go. You're okay. She's like, yes. So she slid in with her clit ring. So that's that. So there's a little bit of an update. There's the one girl on the female pod that has glasses. That's like the worker of the pod. She's what you call like when there's servers like that. That's like if a man was doing that, he'd get knocked out and beat and gang rushed. Trust me. Like she's called what you call policing the unit. That's policing the unit. She's being like a copper. You feel me? That's the copper's job. If you're a server, you can hand the food, you do whatever you do, but you don't crack down on people for like rules and shit like that. You know what I mean? And she's like trying to make rules herself and implement rules, and when the CO doesn't know nothing, the CO will be like, "Oh, go ask her," and like she thinks she's a CO. So anyway, people we hate people like that here in the city. If guys act like that, they get rushed. They're not going to be a server for too long here. 90% of the time, it's gang members out of the servers. If it's by chance it's not a gang member, it's somebody, and they start acting like that, they're gonna get rushed. They're gonna get banged out. This is why people romance video link is always at 2 p.m. First they start with Maplehurst, then Toronto South, Toronto East, and then Delhi Milton for women's, I believe. It's called Vanier. Yeah, it's called Vanier. It's on the other side of Maplehurst. It's attached to Maplehurst. It's called Vanier. It's attached. It's like the woman's side. You on computer learn OBS. That's what I'm thinking. OBS. That's how stream not StreamYard, Streamlabs. That's a good thing. Open Broadcast Studio. Corrupt, you're right. Um, that's how I open my merch store. That's how I have my merch. And that's how I used to go live before I had 100 subscribers. You can go live if you don't have 100 subs. If you have Streamlabs. If anybody wants Streamlabs, not StreamYard, what I'm on right here, Streamlabs, OBS, and all that, I have in a lot of my descriptions 20% off in a lot of my old videos from when I first started the channel. There's 20% off Stream Labs Prime. Okay. So if anyone wants to get it, if they happen to be thinking about getting it or are they going to get it, just remember there's a 20% off thing there, and then I get a kickback too. I think I get $10 or something. So just remember that. I'll even I'll post the link in the community too, so it's easier to find. I know it's in the about section. What you did time, it was Maplehurst with me. When you did time, it was Maplehurst with me. Okay. Yeah, I know. I know who you are. I know who you are. Okay. You gonna start the dinner? Okay. Okay, my little blue jay girl. Sure. Yeah. Come say hi.
Hi, I'm saying hi.
Toronto Blue Jay girl.
What's everyone doing tonight?
I'll go down here to see if anyone says anything. You have to talk in this.
Hi, ASMR. How's everyone doing tonight? What are you eating for dinner? We're eating good.
Okay, there we go.
Okay, well, hi everyone. I have to get in the kitchen. Because,
You gotta go slave away in the kitchen.
well, you're my slave and I'm your slave.
Okay.
We slave away.
Yep. Speaking of that, the slave thing. Oh my God, that woman. We were watching a movie last night about this woman.
Oh,
It's a
the
true
box
story,
lady.
y'all. This guy kidnapped this woman. He's worse than
woman in
Jeffrey
the
Dahmer,
box.
bro. This guy fucking. It's called The Woman in the Box. He
The lady
kidnaps
in the
this
box or
woman,
the woman
and he's
in the
got
box?
this weird ass box that's insulated, bro. And the whole box is like 50 pounds.
Happy
It's
Fourth and
inflated.
happy Canada
They
Day,
lock
miss.
your fucking head in it, and she's in there for years and years and years and years, bro. It's insane.
So she ended up hitchhiking. This is back in the day,
She
like
got
in
away.
80s and 60s, 70s, 80s, whatever. And then
Don't
they ended up
hitchhike.
putting a box on her head when it was just the weirdest shit. Like it's a crazy movie. We don't want to spoil it.
And then in a box and then chained all this shit. The couple that kidnapped her are fucking loopy.
They had a
Weird
baby when they picked
weirdos.
her up. It
They
was the
had two
weirdest
kids,
shit.
and the kids didn't even know this woman was under their bed in this box.
Yeah, they put her under first she was the nanny, and then they put her under their
Sometimes
bed.
they would
It
let
was
her
the
out, bro.
weirdest shit.
3 years later, after she hasn't been out of the box or in the room or in the living room, all of a sudden, oh, we're just gonna let her out. They tell her that they make her sign this slave contract thing that they
You
do
told
all
me
up.
about it.
It looks so serious, okay? It looks so real. They do up this huge contract. The woman, the wife, writes it out on a typewriter. He gets a typewriter. She writes all this slave contract thing out. That this thing called the what was it called? It was like the people. It was like the agency. They called it like the agency or like it was called the agency or something along those lines. The agency or the watchers, like it was some sort of weird ass name. And he said he brainwashed her to admit, and this sounds stupid, but I would never believe this, but he tells her that you gotta remember her head's been in a box. She hasn't seen light in 3 years. So he tells her that these people from the agency are watching her nonstop, and whatever she does, they can see. So if she goes anywhere, tries to do anything, they'll be killed quickly, immediately. They'll crack down hard, and they'll fucking get her and her family. It's just so. Then all of a sudden, they get her to get a job at this freaking as a maid, and she's bringing paychecks home, and she still doesn't run away. She feels like she's still trapped, still like their servant. It's just so bizarre. And then they actually let her call her mom. And about a year later, they let her go visit her mom, drop her off for the night. But they got her so worried. She literally says everything's fine and she just started a new life and that all this and that and makes it look like dude's her boyfriend. And it's just a very bizarre, true story, crime story about this guy. But he ended up getting convicted. She ended up getting away. And it's a crazy story on either Netflix or Prime. I can't remember which one. I think it's Prime, Amazon Prime. And it's crazy what the human being could endure. She stayed alive, saying that she knew one day, God told her one day she would live through it. This was a real sad because movie or documentary because of the amount of craziness that happened to this lady, the torture and it was just wild. Anyway, check that out. And happy Canada Day. We're gonna actually stream on Canada Day. Remember how I made a song for Halloween and different holidays? So I'm gonna be putting a song out Canada Day, and we're also gonna film some me and her watching the fireworks. Okay, we're gonna go down to the skate park and we're gonna watch the fireworks get blown out, and we're gonna film and stuff and get a little bit of footage for y'all, so y'all can come along with us. Might even go live for a minute if I got data on the phone, because I got unlimited Wi-Fi at my house. I have a little bit of data on the phone. I don't know how much gigs it takes. Got a little bit of data for emergencies. I didn't want it, but they said it comes with your phone card because I have like a pay-as-you-go. Moped Jersey. So you go. Bit in Hamilton. Yeah, Hamilton's got smokestacks, so it's got very stinky air. You know, I did fireproofing there when I was a teenager, doing the laughing. I don't know if you know what is called laughing. It's like kind of like sheet metal, but it goes on before fireproofing. If they don't have red the red beams that hold buildings together, the construction red beams. You'll see them in basements sometimes. Those got to be fireproofed. Elevator shafts got to be fireproofed. Lots of different things got to be fireproofed, which is like it's like a spray. It's cementitious, poisonous powder, septis that you mix with water, and then it comes in a hose and you spray it out the hopper, and it hardens like a sort of like an insulation fire barrier. So if a building burns down, it holds the frame. I did that when I was a teenager at Pearson Airport, all over. Did it in out in Hamilton, some Fortino's grocery store, Longo's, all these different places, grocery stores. Pretty good job. You gotta wear a Tyvek suit, white Tyvek, and like those purple, that mask thing with the two purple things on it to breathe. We used to use those little purple things when we were young and blow the weed through it, so our parents wouldn't know we were smoking bongs, like in grade 7 and 8. Yeah, for sure. Happy Canada Day, guys. 100. I'm gonna be around. I'm gonna be streaming for sure. I got some crazy stuff, props, some crazy stuff for Canada Day to show y'all. You guys are gonna be surprised, and it's gonna be lit. And then 4th of July, I'm gonna celebrate with Endlessly, her being American and all that. So I gotta celebrate with y'all. 67% of my subscribers are American, so we do both. I celebrate both. Remember, we're in the middle of moving, so July is going to be a big month of packing. I want to do one more quick house tour to show you guys exactly how everything is, because I'm going to totally start packing everything up and switch everything around. Probably pull this podcast out into the living room so we can get a couple good, nice live podcasts for this last July month. Gonna have a whole nice full month here of just going crazy on here. Lewis Jonathan, hello, how are you? Good to see you. Good to have new viewers coming out saying what's up. Where you from, bro? You from US or Canada or okay. Nice. Yeah, I was just saying 67% of my subscribers are from the US. Peterson, number 24 Raptors. Oh, does he got it? Let's see. I don't know. I don't know. I can't see. It's Peterson. I just can't see it. I can't see behind me. I have a hard time seeing behind me, but I know it is. I can't see it though. It's freaking hard to turn around and see yourself on camera, bro. You know? But yeah, I believe it is. I just don't like saying 100% when I'm freaking lit. I believe it is, yeah. Dude had the headband on a layup. Okay. I'm a sub to you. Okay, respect. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Yes, we went live, Lewis. We went live every day for a year when I first started the channel. So I know a lot of my subscribers, a lot of the day ones, but then I started doing other stuff and didn't go live for a while. So now I'm back doing lives again. So there's going to be quite a few lives going on in July. Yeah. So I drop in anytime and say what's up. I want to do a bunch of collabs and make some music. July's going to be, action packed, content packed. I want to get a good rating from YouTube again, how we did, I believe, in um, the other month there. Not last month, not June, May. We had more views and more everything than we ever had. Oh yeah, remember to smash the like if you can, guys, before you go. Yeah, that's nice to hear. Yeah, and I interact with the viewers, you know what I mean? Yeah, we're like a family here. All these wrenches. Good peoples. My mom finished her last round of chemo for the year. So that's good, guys. Her pancreatic cancer, her chemo treatment. She just finished her last treatment. It makes her a little sick for a day or two, but now she's going to be okay again for a year. So she's got another year now. So that's awesome, bro. I'm really happy about that. The radiation gave her blood a few blood clots in her chest, so that's one thing that she has to give needles to herself, and she has to take. She's so tough. She has to take needles because these blood clots from the radiation. The radiation, I guess, is the chemo makes her better, right? But it also makes her sick. It's hard, and she already beat skin cancer years ago in the face when they cut it out early and all that. Brutal. She's the toughest person I know. Single mother, raised me on her own. Even after her mom got killed and the killer got off, you know what I mean? She just my mom's been through a lot, just like me. And then her son gets in the car accident with my dad and all that. My dad fucking wheelchair for life, quadriplegic, and my mom had to deal with that. Me being a kid, getting in that accident with my dad. She was scared. I was visiting my dad, right? She just gets a call. We're at the hospital. But anyway, I'm just glad. The main thing is that she's doing better. She's on her property out in Newfoundland. She's doing good. She's in Newfoundland. They don't have a whole bunch of people like here, where in the hospitals here they're so packed and so many different people in Ontario that it's like the nurses were kind of mean and just jam packed full all the time. Hospitals. She said just only her and two other people in this whole friggin' chemo cancer part of the hospital out there. So that's one nice thing. It is a really, really nicer than the one she was at when she was in Ontario here. Anyway, so that's an update on that. Um, Okay, so now about the Drake stuff and the Hells Angels stuff. Drake being related to Hells Angels, being affiliated, all that. I'm actually making a little mini documentary about that because I'm going to do a short on this one creator that talked about Drake and the Hells Angels and stuff. He did a really good video and he's talking about Drake's next door neighbor in it, Andy Kernew, which is my cousin. Okay, so that's why this is relevant. So that's why I'm gonna make the documentary or whatever on it, on Drake being affiliated to my cousin. All right, all right. So we'll go with that because the guy says he doesn't know if Andy's a full patch member of Hell's Angels or not. All he knows is that he's been seen with the boss of all the Hell's Angels in Canada. He made his early fortune in the early 90s, 2000s with all the trademarks for the club in all of Canada. He had the licenses and the trademarks. he licensed it. So anyone that had to get trademarks or support gear had to go through him. So that's how he made his millions early when he was 18, 19, 20. He went to the pen for years when the clubhouse got seized. When you get out on parole and all that, if you're in any gang and you get out on parole, you're not allowed to associate with your gang. And if you do, you go right back. So what they call it in the club is a technical non-association. Okay? So for anyone that knows anything about it, that's what that is. And that's why they can't really understand if he's a full patch member or not, or why he hangs around with all the bosses, stuff like that. And he might not have been allowed to be a Hell's Angels when he got out of it after doing all those years in the pen, right? So that's like a technical non-association, because if you say you are, then you go back to jail. Okay? So I honestly don't know anything if he is or not. All I know is I grew up around them when I was younger, all the Hells Angels and stuff like that, that he knew. He is friends with them. There's pictures of him with a lot of them, right? So we'll just leave it at that. He's a legit businessman, entrepreneur that ended up suing his lawyer and suing the arresting officer for framing him, is what happened. When he got stabbed in the Don jail, when he was first arrested back in the day, it did say Hell's Angels stabbed in the eyeball on the front page of the Toronto Sun. So it's a really, really complicated thing. So there's going to have to be a deep dive on that. I'm going to have to contact him, see what see the truth if he is or isn't. Okay? I can't say either way right now because I don't know 100% if he is, if he isn't, if he's allowed, if he's not allowed. I'm not gonna fucking go and say something. Alright? So yeah, that's what that is. So yeah, I'm gonna be making the Drake thing about affiliated to Hells Angels, next door neighbor with my cuz, Andy. In the thumbnail, Andy's got like a red bandana on, and Drake's on one side, he's on the other of the Hells Angels logo. You'll see the short that I'm gonna be doing. It'll probably come out tomorrow because I got to do a short on this guy that did the video. This guy did a great job on this video, by the way. The video is good, so I'm probably gonna share the video in my community, and do a couple shorts on it, just because it's my dad's little sister's son, right? Okay, and he looked up to my dad. My dad was like his idol. My dad was like who we all looked up to for that kind of thing. We looked up to my dad like he was the godfather or like mobster or something, right? My dad was a butcher. He had his own butcher store. Okay. Scarborough Butcher. Alright. My dad wasn't a good person, put it that way. He's crazy. Rest in peace, Dad. You know what I mean? Ever since I was young, is the fucking kind of dad you kind of want if you don't want to be like a goody good. When you're little, you're young, he's teaching me to do scores, drive the car. 12 years old, I'm like, I don't have a license, Dad. It's like, well, if you get pulled over, don't worry, I'll get you out. It's like, how are you going to get me out? You got a record. He's just like, oh, I'll get you, Grandma. He's like, my dad was just a crazy dude, man. Crazy dude. At big parties and shit, bikers would try to throw him in a pool or something with their cuts on, and my dad would fire them in the pool. Yeah, bro. My dad had fucking 40. He had huge arms. Fucking huge arms. 24-inch arms or some kind of fucking huge arms, bro. Way bigger than me. And he could do taekwondo, like roundhouses and shit. Before he was quadriplegic in the wheelchair. Before we got in the head-on collision. On Highway 48. That fucking shitty highway with no guardrails and just a 2-lane highway with no guardrail in the middle. Anyway, young kid crossed over on a double solid line, and that's how that happened. Oh, I opened up a website today. It's not 100% done, but we do have a website now called Convicted Content Entertainment. Talking time into 6, but it's also Convicted Content Entertainment as a whole. And we're going to be putting our music on there. When the book's done, the book will be on there. Our links to the YouTube is going to be on there. Everything's going to be on there. It's going to have everything on there. That's going to be like the main spot, to get the merch, whatever. I'm working on it hard, okay? I'm working on it, bro. I'm working on it. In the meantime, go check out that merch. If you want a special design, I can do it. We got all kinds of crazy thumbnails. If you like a thumbnail, let me know. Say, hey, I want that thumbnail on that t-shirt, bro. I want a white tee with this thumbnail, and I'll do it. Okay? We got a really cool merch store going on. And you can even get stickers, super chat, all that stuff now. You can become a member, all that good stuff. If you become a member, you get all kinds of extra stuff. Lots of good incentives there. Tons of good stuff. You gotta read up on it though. Alright, so this brings us to the hour, and I'm getting real hungry. The only reason I do this, only reason I go live is for you guys. Because if it wasn't for you guys, I honestly wouldn't go live right now. I would probably just make a friggin' short or make a video and upload it and call it a day. But because I miss you guys and love all my subscribers, love all you viewers, I go live. Okay? We're gonna have some freaking spicy, the hottest Jamaican patties, and some friggin' vegetables, and rice, and a bunch of other stuff. And I'm gonna go watch a movie with the old lady, and then she'll fall asleep, and then I'll start friggin' editing like always. Alright. Oh, I want to upload that melody like I told you guys though, so make sure you look out for that. It's gonna be the melody. Okay, so 3 things coming out for tomorrow: the melody and all that. Okay, look out for the Canada Day share. We're gonna share something for Canada Day, and I hope we can do it live. I'm not gonna guarantee the live, but we will have footage for you for Canada Day. We'll film what we see. Alright. Okay, guys. You guys are the best. I'm gonna start going through the comments and saying what's up and peace to everybody. Also Kami. What's good? What's good? What's good? Look at this. See this gun right there? Watch. Show you. See. There. I'm just fucking around, guys. And I like this stream board, yo. This stream board's friggin' professional. I love it. I'm like a kid. Big kid. You know what I mean? We got the friggin' really cool LEDs on the the board here. And then we got the same thing on the hell yeah. You guys know when I get new stuff, I always show y'all what up. Right? So yeah, man, we're gonna have the same shit. We're gonna take all of our stuff, go to a new place. It's gonna be the same thing. We're gonna set it up so nice, and the new place is gonna be lit. But we're here pretty much for this summer, and hopefully for September we're out here. Depends how fast we can find something. All right, I can't wait to fucking find something bigger and nicer and just fucking relax. Okay, I'm gonna let everybody know. Krupp, first blood in the chat today. First comment. Shout out to Krupp. Diddy the Donut Destroyer. What's going on, big guy? This guy's the best. Everybody go check him out. If you love seeing cops get put in their place with dudes that know what they're talking about, that know their rights, this guy is the king of that shit. that kind of content, knowing your rights and all that, and making cops look like goofballs and stupid pigs that they are. Trust me, this guy knows what he's doing. This guy's the lit shit. Can't beat it, hands down. Can't beat this dude when it comes to that content. Go check him out if you like that sort of thing. If you like weed growing content, go check out that freaking guy from Hamilton. If you like kind of hip hop content and like knowing about all the different things that's going on in the hip hop genre and the prison genre, true crime genre, go to New Age Plug and YouTube Streets. You want to have a good time, kick back in the chat and just have a good time with some great dudes. Go to Tommy and Tommy Thunder and or crap. They're usually together. Go check them out. They hang out. They're cool dudes. Barrywood, you can find him in the chats, usually around. Good to see ya. Go Leafs, go. Thanks for showing up, bro. Keep showing up, fam. Billy Westerner, thank you. Appreciate you. Some good peoples. TNT Thunder Promotions. Okay. Speaking of TNT, I was just talking about Turk and Tyke earlier, from Regent Park. He's a Regent Park rapper. Okay. Tyke, he's still in jail, man. Free Tyke. Okay. He's a Regent Park rapper. Free Tyke. You know, he's been there forever. Turk and Tyke, they're lit. Sick Thugs. Okay. TNT, Turk and Tyke, Sick Thugs, Regent Park rappers, they're lit. Okay. They've been broken up quite a while. Like Banana Clip and shits with them. They were awesome. They're still awesome. They always will be. I just want to free Turk, get Turk out, or not Turk, get Tyke out so he can do content and music with his brother Turk. Okay. Turk was doing good things downtown in the community though. With a little bit of guap that he made, he was doing things. He was making things better for kids in community centers, have a place to go to community centers and stuff, and actually told the government and whoever they're coming to him to ask him like, what should we do with the funding? Like, what should we do? How can we? So they were letting Turk be in charge of like where the funding would go, not like letting him hold on to it, but like giving them ideas. Like, this is what the fucking youth need. So I thought that was really cool what Turk did. Okay. Lewis, respect, welcome to the channel, Lewis Jonathan. Appreciate your subscription. And Alaskami, sorry for butchering your name, man. Really appreciate you for showing up and commenting. Rocky Strong, what's up, brother? Thanks for showing up and commenting, bro. Good to see you. And that freaking guy from Hamilton, yeah, man. What's up? Grub Mud, what's going on, bro? Good peoples right there. Where Tommy at? We're kind of yeah. Bunch of great peoples, man. All right. We'll see you guys in the next one, yo. Appreciate all of you though. 14 people. Smash that like on the way out, everybody. Make sure, please. Appreciate it. Tyke has a channel, I believe it's Canadian Cop Watch. Okay. Yeah, he fucking does. Someone told me he had, I don't know 100%, but someone told me he had like strippers in his cell and fucking a PS5 and shit. I don't know. I'll check that out though, Hamilton, for sure. I'll check that out. Thunder Gang, 100. Yeah, I can't wait until we can all get together and shoot the shit. All of us, like 4 or 5 of us or 6 of us. You know what I mean? We should all get together and fucking shoot the shit next Saturday night. You feel me? All right, everybody. PSP 2 supposed to be coming out. Oh, a new PSP? Oh, PSP 2. Oh, that's neat. That's pretty cool. Right on, right on. I think we had a good live.
Awesome!
LTF mobsters.